Fresno State at 1-1, and the Oregon Ducks 2-0 on this young season and ranked at number 19 in the country. Everybody on their feet, and what a roar as Oregon ran into the stadium after winning that game a week ago. Sitzer's kick is going to be returned. It's on the near side, and it'll be Jonathan Stewart taking it at the 7-yard line. Stewart with a big hole. He can get through it. Stewart, 30. Can he get around the kicker? No, he goes down at the 40-yard line. 3 quarters in that game. First down play. Dixon's going to throw it. Throws it to the outside. It's caught by Jason Williams for a short gain of about 3 yards. Jeff Schwartz, an experienced offensive line for Oregon. Second down, and we'll call it 8. They'll hand the ball off to Jeremiah Johnson. He's got a blocker. Johnson has 5, and he tries to get to the line, and he does. 3 sophomores in that secondary for the Bulldogs. Dixon on the option. He throws incomplete, intended for Cameron Colvin.
To match speed.
Ducks are quick on the ball. Michigan never figured it out the entire game last week. They just could not get set. With the Ducks on a little spread play again. It's Pazinger. Pazinger gets a block, and now he has the 40.
They ran one play to the other side. Now they come back to the other side, and look at the blocking. Jonathan Stewart cut blocking his man, allowing Pazinger to go.
They'll line up with a couple of tight ends now, and they'll hand the ball off traditional style. They'll give it to Stewart. He gets the corner and close to a first down.
Getting that edge so Stewart can get around, and look at the offensive line. Max Unger coming out leading the charge, and Dixon or Stewart almost picks up the first down. Or does pick up
situation or a short yardage situation. They'll give it to Stewart. He gets hit in the backfield, and he's going to go down after a loss of 3 yards at the 30-yard line. Dixon, little fake, but he's going to be swarmed under at the 35-yard line. Here.
And Jason Shirley is the guy, number 97. You see right in the middle of your screen. He makes his play. He's one of the main guys in that defense. He's missed a couple of games.
3rd and 18. Big play here. Kind of a no man's land. Too far for a field goal here. Almost too close to punt. Dixon's going to throw it. Here's some pressure. He goes down, and now there's no decision about it. 3 straight plays going the other way. End zone. And here's Cyree to punt. Turning over, it looks like it's headed for there, and the big block and into the end zone, and it's a 22-yard punt. Now a flag comes out late.
Illegal block. Receiving team number 2. Receiver signaled for a fair catch and therefore may not block unless he touches the ball. Penalty will be enforced half the distance from the spot where the kick ended.
Brandstater comes to the line. Double tight set. They'll try to run it out of there and maybe pick up a couple of yards. Timeout there.
If you're the kick returner, the punt returner, you can't signal fair catch and then go hit somebody. And that's the safety factor right there, protecting a defender or we call him a gunner on the outside.
160 yards in that comeback against Texas A&M. They'll run on 2nd down, and not much room there out to the, 6.5, 7-yard line. Crowd making a lot of noise right now. Brandstater going to throw. Pressure comes. It's caught, but for no gain, and the Bulldogs will have to punt here on their opening series.
Blocking assignment. Nick Reed to the top of your screen, unblocked. That could hurt your quarterback. Taking shots like that for 4 quarters. You have to get a hat on a hat, and you got a defensive line.
Return it. Kick it to the near side. It's a short punt, and it takes a huge bounce for Fresno State all the way into Oregon territory at the 39-yard line. And also those of you watching on ESPN Game Plan, welcome to Autzen Stadium in Eugene, everybody. Here's Dixon on the option, looking for some room, has some room, and he puts his head down, and he'll take it all the way out near the 50-yard line.
He has to make this decision to keep the ball or pitch the ball. If there's somebody on the quarterback, he might pitch it, but he figured that he can get around the guy who had him and get down the field and get the first down.
Which is a phenomenal number for a quarterback. He'll take some sacks now and then. Dixon in the play action, throws it, caught in the flat by Garen Strong.
Garen Strong right in the middle, and you see right here, he looks to the right, there's nothing there. Then he goes right to Garen Strong, waiting for Strong to get in that open area behind the line.
They'll give it to Jeremiah Johnson, running, trying to get the corner. Kadar Brown trying to get his shoulder pad inside of his jersey. Dixon out of the shotgun now. It's Pasinger in the backfield. They'll hand it off. Looking for some room up the middle and across the 30 to the 29. Big third down play. 3rd down and 3. Oregon's 50% on the year. That would rank 4th in the Pac-10. This one's a 3rd and 3. Here's Dixon. Throws it to the outside. Man wide open. Jason Williams has it to the 15-yard line.
Do something short, but then he has the speed to get deep. And right here, the corner's playing back. Jason Williams does a 3-yard out.
Red zone, 6 touchdowns and a field goal. Last week, they had a couple of other opportunities they didn't cash in against Michigan. Coach Blondie talked a lot about that this week. Plenty of time. There's a whistle. There's a whistle on the play. 4 downs inside the 5.
False start. Offense number 75. 5-yard penalty remains. First down.
For Dixon. Looks like they're going to bring some pressure. Stewart to the near side, has some blockers. Gets some room. Stewart puts a head down and pulls his way inside the 10 to the 9.
That's what they need to talk about. Watch him be very patient when he's running the football. Waiting for his blockers to set it up right here. Cuts inside of the guy. Nice job. Now, they've been talking about Jonathan Stewart all year. You run too hard, you run too fast, slow down a little bit. Well, he's listening to somebody. I think he's listening to Coach Campbell, Gary Campbell, the running back coach.
He'll get it again, looking near side, and he finds a little hole and gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Jonathan Stewart, and Oregon's on the board.
For his success, watch him begin, come around the corner. Max Unger's out in front, waiting for that seam. Once that seam shows up, he just squirts through it. The explosion, the speed that he has.
And Matt Evenson is on for the extra point. His kick is up, and it is good. Devon Wiley, Lauren Bell deep for the Bulldogs. Matt Evenson with a nice kick into the corner. There's a flag down right now, a flag down.
During the run back. Illegal block in the back. Number 18 to the receiving team. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the half the distance from the spot of the foul. First down.
There's a surprise. UCLA trailing to Utah, a team that was blown out by Oregon State, 24-6 in the 3rd quarter. That game is at Utah. Here's Brandstater to throw. He drops it off short. A screenplay is set up, and Lanye Miller with some room and a first down for Fresno State across the 30.
Played, change it up a little bit. This is a power football team, but they want to open it up and do a screenplay. Lanye Miller, great running back, nice vision, nice blocking down the field. And that's what you want to see. Blocks.
Get out from underneath that shadow, that goal post.
Give your defense some rest.
Yeah. Brandstater to throw again. Plenty of time. Now the pocket breaks down. He throws it incomplete.
Call that a coverage sack, almost a coverage sack.
As well. Here's Brandstater now on 2nd down and 10 for the Bulldogs. A little quick 3-step drop. He had his man. Been very good on 3rd down.
Dead ball. False start. Offense number 73. 5-yard penalty remains. 3rd down.
Game against Texas A&M in front of 75,000 at Kyle Field. They'll run the draw play, looking for a play, and the ball's on the turf. It's fumbled, it's picked up. I think it's Walter Thurman to the 10. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Flags down. Flags, I think, after the play.
Dead ball. Personal foul. Number 21.
Matthews shows his frustration right here. He does a nice job of breaking this first tackle right here and gets his feet moving, but then there goes the football. You have to secure the football. And because of that, if you don't secure the football, touchdowns. Well, Ryan Matthews is a freshman. He's a young guy playing in a big game.
Around here because the Duck got in trouble for having an altercation with the Houston Cougars, so the Duck got suspended, and here's the Duck. He's been put in timeout. The fans have been chanting "Free the Duck," and he's up here in the booth with us right now. So the Duck's hanging out right here next to us, and I guess that's, well, the fans, once they saw him on the big screen board, they went crazy.
They feel the support of the Duck. The Bulldogs down there has no one to fight this week.
That personal foul penalty meant Oregon was going to kick off from the 45-yard line, and it goes. All right. Here comes Fresno State. They'll start at the 20 here. Brandstater trailing 14-0 with 7:59 in the first quarter. Not a lot of room up the middle there.
For a touchdown, just like Oregon just did.
2nd and 10, we'll call it 10, just about a half yard on that last play. Brandstater's throws knocked down at the line.
The defensive line for Oregon, they're getting to the quarterback without sending linebackers. A 4-man rush, that's what you want to have from a defensive standpoint. If you can get to the quarterback with just...
Even Jeffrey Mill is in the game for Oregon. 3 down linemen. They look like they might bring a blitz, though. They'll rush 4. Plenty of time for Brandstater. He throws it complete over the middle. Guess who? First down for the Bulldogs, Bear Pasco.
Good blocker, and he can find the quarterback to get the ball. It's a nice job, the patience of Tom to get the ball to the tight end. Sure-handed Bears.
For Fresno
Illegal
State.
substitution. Offense number 1 entered the field from the team area, communicated to the huddle, and returned to the team area. 5-yard penalty remains first down.
Going to be their savior. He's the guy that he's the guy that's in the zone right now, and you got to get the ball to him.
Patrick Chung from the safety spot. Looked like he was going to come. Another flag is down. And a nice play. Another flag comes in late.
Illegal formation. Offense. 6 men on the line of scrimmage. Penalty is declined. Second down.
Themselves back in it. 2nd down and 15. Oregon declined the penalty and more movement now.
They're not in sync.
Offense number 73. 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
2nd and 19. They'll try to run it. A little bit of room out there. And a good saving tackle is made after a nice run by Lanye Miller for Brandstater. 5:16 to go here in the first quarter at Autzen Stadium. Beautiful day for football. They'll run it up the middle. There's some room there. And close to a first down. I think he might have it.
And that was a great run by Lanye because he had great vision and looking where the holes are, just kind of sliding through there. Great lead block. And picked up the first down.
Texas A&M. And that was a great comeback in the first half. And this is a good football team. They're not going to go away just because it's 14-0. And a big conversion on 3rd and long. Here's Brandstater looking down the field. He's got a man open. And it's caught at the 32-yard line.
Jamel got up for this one, but look at the protection. Tom steps up into the pocket, throws the ball. Ball's a little high, but Jamel goes up there, making an outstanding catch, concentration.
Amazing a team will get a big play like that 3rd down conversion, and it just jumpstart you sometimes.
Momentum.
Here's Miller looking outside. This time there's nowhere to go. And a flag comes down late. Could be a face mask on Oregon.
Personal foul. Grasping the face mask. Number 13 of the defense. 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
Away from Jerome Boyd. He's being aggressive. When he feels the hand on the face mask, you got to bring it off. He's just reaching. Happens to grab the lower part of the face mask. But right there, you can't turn him and
The ball off up the middle. Nice little sidestep by Smith. 2nd down and 7 here. Brandstater out of the shotgun. Plenty of time. Now it closes down. He throws and it's complete down to the 1-yard line.
But the players need to know where he's lined up. He's lined up outside. He's going outside. He's coming back inside.
When Brandstater has time, 1st and goal from the 1. They'll hand it to the outside and into the end zone for the touchdown. Lanye Miller. Like what we saw last year out of Fresno State when they were running the ball and confident running the ball. Stitzer has it blocked. And the extra point is no good. Another look at it. And Stitzer just doesn't, I don't know if he ever really got it up much. Yeah, he might have missed it anyway. It was already on the hook. But David Fott takes.
This is just power football right here. Man on man, getting a nice block. Lanye Miller has a first down run earlier, or converts to a first down run, and then here takes it into the end zone.
The fine folks at Fresno have a very similar endeavor, so make sure to visit their website as well. Get involved in all of the athletics at these fine universities. Here's Stewart looking for a hole, still on his feet. near the 30-yard line.
Up, and when you've been sitting too long, you get out of that rhythm that you've had previous.
Dixon out of the shotgun. He'll hand it off. Looking for a hole. There's one there, and out to the 35-yard line is Jeremiah Johnson. Punch at tailback.
Yeah, Jeremiah Johnson is a great.
Dead ball, illegal snap, offense. Ball was snapped prior to the ready for play. Still second down.
I've always wondered the illegal snap. I guess when the officials aren't ready, they're not ready to go, then can't let it go. Here's Pazinger in motion. Here comes a safety blitz. Oregon's going to run it.
Change to give their defense a chance to rest.
Dixon on a roll. Now he's looking for more room. He's running around. Gets a block. Still running. Now he throws it. It's almost intercepted. And a flag comes out late. Dixon took a huge hit late.
Personal foul, roughing the passer. Defense, 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. First down.
Well, Dixon's trying to get out of the pocket, get out of the corners. And right here, he's going to throw the football. Marcus Riley, the ball was gone. Clearly gone.
Got to try to find a way to miss on that. Takes it out to the 49. Here's Dixon now looking down the field as a man wide open. A good catch is made. It could have been a bigger play, but a nice catch is made out there by Dixon. In the end zone, there was a lot of room there.
Well, Ed Dixon, no one covered him. Uncovered tight end down the field, and almost a bad throw. Matter of fact, it was a bad throw, and Ed Dixon made a great job of.
To the 35 now. Time to throw over the middle. Jeremiah Johnson has it, looking outside. Johnson to the 10. Johnson 5. Touchdown, Oregon. Jeremiah Johnson is into the end zone.
Sight to see, a very good sight to see. He has great vision. Nice blocking from the offensive line. And then just using his blockers, using his speed. Little sidestep to get in the end zone. Didn't have to take a shot.
Looked like he might have tagged the white right before he got into the end zone. Oregon trying to run the extra point. They do. They're going to look to try to get two. They throw it for two, and they get it. And a flag is out. And now a flag comes down.
Illegal snap. Offense. Ball was snapped prior to the ready for play.
Not ready to
5-yard
play.
penalty.
Not ready to defend it. They'll run it.
So now they'll kick the extra point, and that kick is up, and it is good. And so they get the kick on it.
Again, you have to be prepared to stop it. And look, there's only two defenders out from Fresno State out there. So Brady Leaf is going to snap the ball, get the ball snapped. 3-on-2.
12 penalties called already. Looks like a basketball game with fouls. 12 already called. This one comes down, taken right at the goal line. Looking for a little bit of running room. Out across the 25 to the 27, a good return. Trademark of Pat Hill's teams at Fresno State. Marlon Moore is in motion to the far side. Three receivers over there. Brad Stater to throw. A little pressure coming now, but he delivers it. It's intercepted. Walter Thurman has it. Thurman to the 20. And he goes out of bounds at the 10, mark at the 12-yard line.
He was playing very smart up to that point. And this one just got away from him. It got a little high. They say people get their interceptions on tips and overthrows. And that was an overthrow right there.
Thurman almost had his second touchdown of the day. Here. Dixon hands it off. Stewart. Gain of about 2. That haircut that made it on SportsCenter all week. Dixon throws it on the inside screen. Williams has it. The big man takes it down to the 6-yard line. It'll be 3rd and short from the 6.
You know, anytime you're on the 10 or 15-yard line, it's tough to get into the end zone. That might have been a little holding right there on the offensive line of Oregon, but
Ahmad went and played golf at Bandon Dunes. He shot a 72 at Bandon Dunes yesterday.
Well, this program has come a long way since he's played here.
Ducks on 3rd down up the middle, looking for a first down. It's close to the marker. I think they're going to have it. 1st and goal for Oregon at the 3. Stewart is in the backfield. Garen Strong here on the near side. Jason Williams split out on the far end. They'll give it to Stewart. He's hit though and dropped. Well, he's still working, but Singular sounds of the game.
And that's Marcus Riley, their outside linebacker, creating that sound. And like I said to everybody, he's a hitter. He will come up and hit you.
Dixon to the end zone, caught for the touchdown. Dixon to Dixon.
Defensive line and the linebackers, they're waiting for a run. Little play action down on the goal line. Somebody left the tight end wide open, didn't read their keys.
First time I've ever seen him just line up to kick an extra point. And the kick is up, and it's good. 3/4 of football to play.
Well, Oregon's in the zone, but also this game is far from over. Fresno State, they have an offense that can come back. But the defense, they need to shore things up a little bit here. Again, caught all the linebackers on play action.
And Evenson to kick it off. And he gets his foot into this one. It's going to get all the way into the end zone. And looks like Wiley's going to bring it out. He gets across the 20 to the 23-yard line, and that's where the Bulldogs will start.
And maybe one offensive lineman. There's about 7 guys in that offensive unit that are very good football players.
Nothing there for Lanye Miller. 2nd and 9 for Brandstater now. He's going to roll. He's got all kinds of room out there. He wants to run it. Now he tries to drop it off short, and that was just a little indecision.
It's 4 wide receivers try to get us some quick scores here, or do you still keep playing smash mouth football?
That Oregon offense puts so much pressure on you, too, to score every time you have an opportunity. They just have shown an ability to put a lot of points up. Ball going deep, flags down. It's going to be interference on Oregon. They threw the flag very early.
Yeah, they did, and that's on Patrick Chung, and that's, I don't know about that. That's,
I think they called it before then, Anthony. I think he called it right.
Holding defense number 6. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot and an automatic first down.
Trying to do a press technique. Start to reach, start to grab. He called for holding.
Play action. Here comes some pressure. Brandstater gets hit, and it is almost intercepted by Thurman.
Mitts now looked like he was holding that shoulder, dealing with that shoulder a little bit. This is a play action play. Takes a long time for the routes to develop. Walter Thurman almost had another interception. Rashawn Harris got in there, created the pressure.
Second and 10. Brandstater lost his balance a little bit. Now he goes down the field, and a nice catch is made.
Still there, but Brandstater had to get out of the pocket a little bit. And just, this is a great throw. This is a throw where the receiver, Walter Thurman, didn't know where the ball was. It's nice throwing.
For Oregon.
Dead ball. False start. Offense number 72. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
Now for Fresno State. Trailing it 28-6 here. They'll hand it off. Some room, but then corralled almost immediately.
The running back starts to get through that seam. You see John Baker coming up to fill it, and then just a lot of green jerseys swarming the ball carrier. Stop the run. Leave the corners on an island.
Will Tukuafu with a big hit, and Brandstater nowhere to go, and he gets rid of it. Nick Reed almost had it, and Brandstater's hurt.
Pain, but this kid is tough. Right here, you're just not blocking downfield. Now, it looked like it was a screen set up.
Stater needs to convert here on 3rd down, or at least get him in field goal range. Ducks are just going to rush 3, little inside pass, and Oregon's there. They're going to lose a few yards.
Think about, should I throw this ball or not? Maybe throw it away, because there was nothing there right when he threw the football.
Knocking balls, knocking things down. I mean, he's just everywhere right now.
Very quick defensive lineman.
Andy L. Brown is deep. It's a high, very short punt, and it's going to hit, and Brown is going to get away from it as it rolls out of bounds right around the 11-yard line today. Here's Dixon on 1st and 10. A little pressure coming, but Oregon picks it up going down the field. Pazinger goes up to try to make it.
Taking a shot, and they haven't really, Oregon hasn't taken a shot all day. And looked like Dixon was short on that ball. It's great coverage on the receivers running down the sideline.
Second down and 10 here. Double tights this time. They'll run it. Stewart with a big hole. Here's Stewart. Down the middle. He could go. Stewart to the 40. Jonathan Stewart. 20. 10. Touchdown. Jonathan Stewart.
80 yards. And this is right down the middle. Nice cut right here. And then there's the explosion. There's the speed that everybody's been waiting for. And that's some speed right there from a man that's 235 pounds, pushing 240. Nothing but muscle.
Extra point is up, and it is good, and Oregon leads it 35-6. Career long run. Jonathan Stewart and the rest of the Oregon Ducks having a big day today against the Bulldogs.
Well, look at it. Look at the cutback right here. Here's the cutback, and then there's the seam. And then right down the middle, you're not going to catch him. Number 28 has too much speed, too much power.
Fine at the NFL Combine in Indianapolis. He's got all the numbers. A little short pooch kick. Going to be taken here on the near side. And a pretty good hole out to the 35.
Watching him run that football from the quarterbacks.
1979, Oregon had a year they went 6-3-2. And the hits made in the backfield.
He was a starter last year, and now this year he's sharing that starting spot with Jerome Boyd, but now they're both in the ball game. But Kwame's really a DB, but he's playing linebacker.
All of his family went to Michigan. He's from Itasca, Illinois. He had the entire family at the game last week. The Dogs will run this one outside, trying to get to the corner. And
you still don't want to panic right now. There's still a lot of time left in the ball game. And you want to keep your offense on the field because you want to keep Oregon's offense off the field.
Ducks will rush 3. Brant Stater now can run it. Still looking around. Now he will run it, and he'll have to step out of bounds right at the 40.
Right here, he wanted Bear Pascal right down here to your left of your screen. He wanted to throw it. Great coverage by Patrick Chung.
Zimmerman is 25. Andy L. Brown standing back on his own 20. Kind of a wobbler. Brown hasn't had a chance to pick one up, and he gets away from it now, and it's going to roll down inside the 15 to the 12-yard line. Here's Dixon looking deep down the field. He's got a man there. Williams can't quite get to it. Now, I heard you were sent up here because the Duck was up here earlier, and you came to Chase, see what's going on, because he's supposed to be suspended.
Yeah, well, where's that good-looking guy at? That good-looking Duck.
Well, Pat, it's been great to have you here. I know we talked about last night what a role Oregon is on right now after the Pac-10 Tournament Championship, the Elite Eight, the Pac-10 Championship in track and field, a $100 million gift, the reinstatement of baseball, beating Michigan, and now a football team climbing up in the rankings. Here's the punt. Almost blocked. Sirey trying to get it to turn over, and he will. And a nice hit made at the 32-yard line. And we'll take a break with 7:45 to go as Patrick Chung getting it done here at Autzen Stadium.
He's a hitter, and he will hit you, even though the ball is not in his hands.
Yeah.
And now he turns into a blocker. If you watch to the right of your screen, he's going to take some linemen out. I mean, for a defensive back to hit a lineman and knock him down, right? You'll see it right to your right. Boom.
Right there.
There's one, and then he hits another one. He hits number 57. Boom, he gets knocked down, but also the lineman falls eventually.
He took out 2 300-pound offensive linemen. The first guy, he just ran right over. He ran over him. Here's Brant Stater, empty backfield now at the 33. Plenty of time, good protection over the middle. Pasco with a good catch.
Of line, and 2 blocking, creating some time for Brant Stater to throw this football. But you see right here, Pascal gets in front of, behind the linebackers, in front of the DBs.
Territory now, trying to fight their way back in it. Getting a little bit of a crease and running hard.
Pass inside running game and then play action. And you still want to run this football. It's a nice job by Lanye Miller.
2nd down and 6, that's Pasco in motion. They'll run it over to the near side. Miller gets the corner, and he'll just be short of the first down.
Putting in there, but Lanye Miller right now is holding his own.
It's 2-down territory. 3rd and 1. The crowd making a lot of noise here on 3rd and 1. He'll hand the ball off, looking for some room. Miller is snowed under, and he's going to be short of the first down. 48 and 49 to line up in this full house backfield. It's the same formation they had when they scored the touchdown. They'll run the same play, hit in the backfield and stopped.
Play wasn't stopped the first time. Oregon's defense stopped it the second time. And you see Matthew Harper, a safety, coming down, making a play in the backfield. And that's what these safeties do for Oregon. They like to hit. They like to third, deep half. Give me in the box and let me mix it up a little bit. And these safeties for Oregon, they like to do that.
Fresno State just with 44 yards on the ground, and Andre Crenshaw is going to get a chance here across the 40 to the 42-yard line. That's one thing Pat Hill talked about yesterday. It's so hard because you have so many guys you have to worry about.
You can't stop all of them. I mean, which one do you stop?
Even Andre Crenshaw broke off some big runs against Michigan. Here's Dixon to throw, trying to get away. He does get away. Now he's got some room to run. One man really to beat, and he runs right into him at the 45-yard line.
Boy, that's Dennis Dixon avoiding the rush, avoiding the sack. Coming up here, Jason Shirley was right there, had the shirt. Dixon right here. It's very tough as a defender to tackle a guy like this in space. I mean, that's hard to do.
For Dennis Dixon. Still working to get the play called. And they'll run this one. Good hold. Stewart makes his step, has a block, and gets almost to the 30. They'll mark him out at the 33-yard line.
I see Stewart right now. He's in the zone. I mean, he feels like he's unstoppable. And what you have to do as an Oregon offense, keep giving him the football.
1st and 10. This time, no room for Stewart.
Stop it. When Oregon win football games, Stewart has over 100 yards.
Throws it to the outside. A nice move made by Cameron Colvin, who puts his head down now to the 22-yard line. Ducks are quick to the ball again on 3rd and short. They'll run the option. Dixon with the ball. He's going to keep it, and he has a crease. Dixon to the 10. Dixon towards the end zone and down at the 1-yard line.
Didn't score. And right here, here's where you see the speed of Dennis Dixon. Getting to the outside. You think he's going to pitch the ball. You think you have him. And then a little cut back inside, a little stiff arm.
See if he gets the opportunity to pay it off here. Dixon keeps it, dives into the end zone. He does get the chance. Dennis Dixon on the touchdown.
Using all the weapons, and then right here, everybody thinks Stewart is getting the football. Dixon with the speed.
The extra point is up and good, and head out for the halftime festivities, still with 3:19.
Again, if you're a defensive back, you see number 10 coming your way. There's only a yard to go.
That works, but Michigan with a big win today over Notre Dame. And of course, Oregon beat them pretty bad. And a nice play, running to the outside, and an opportunity here for Fresno State. On kind of a broken play, he just bounced off. Another look at it.
Well, he bounced off one of his own men, I think, and didn't know which way to go and just started looking for pay dirt, green grass, and there he goes off to the sideline. Not a very fast guy, but that's a great return.
Why is it that Bear Pasco is involved in every big play for Fresno State? I mean,
teams, offense, they might put him on defense.
Brand Stater will start in Oregon territory, and he throws, and it's complete.
And now it's the time to do it before halftime.
You just want your kids to keep playing hard, no matter what. Play by play, moment by moment, keep playing hard. Here's Brand Stater with plenty of time, and he jumps it off short. Ajira Tutu, no, it's not Ajira Tutu. It's all the way. Marlon Moore takes it inside the 10.
To execute the plays, Marlon Moore does a great job of getting the ball in space and the run after the catch, getting down the field.
So many good seasons so far. Catching the ball, hasn't gotten into the end zone yet. Don't hand the ball. Nothing much there for Miller.
85, Bear Pasco. He's going to, any kind of play action here, they want to run the football, try to suck you in, run.
A little bit split to the far side. They scored on a very similar formation against Texas A&M like this with Pasco out there, not in the down position. Watch number 85. There in the slot. Works his way. He's looking right at him. Covered. Now he'll roll. Brandstater throws high to the end zone, and he just throws it away.
Bear wants to run inside, kind of a whip play. You run inside, then you whip outside. And Jerome Boyd does a great job of in coverage, staying with him.
Jared Tutu in motion to the near side. Brandstater now looking, and he's going to go down back at the 14-yard line. The ball came out, and it is. The officials are not sure yet. They have not signaled.
We got a flag, too, and I think it might have been a pass interference.
Illegal block on the defense. Number 34 blocked an eligible receiver below the waist beyond the line of scrimmage. Penalty will be half the distance from the previous spot. Automatic first down.
First, we'll look at the play on the quarterback. You can see he took a big hit, and he was probably had his forward progress stopped. It wouldn't have mattered. You can see some folks on the turf, and they'll try to run it up the middle. Lonnie Miller doesn't get there. Last play of the quarter. 109, 108. Brandstater, he's going to throw it. Rolling out there, throws it to the end zone, and it is incomplete.
Right. Matthew Harper looked like he was going to get the interception. That's what happens. Is it looked like someone else is going to catch the football. As a receiver, you take your eyes off it, it hits you in the chest.
Center, to go out of the shotgun. Pasco on the near side here. Miller goes in motion, and he'll call timeout. But
the whistles.
Oh,
He's
called
calling
it.
timeout right now.
He called it.
It's a delayed reaction from the officials.
Yep, he called it. Goal from the 3. Miller straight into the line. He's not down yet. Miller's not down yet. Still haven't heard a whistle. He's still working. They carry him over the line. And now they're going to say he was whistled down at the 2.
And that's Lonnie Miller. Again, I'd like to keep using that guy if I was Pat Hill, because he has some heart and determination. His feet keeps moving. Right there, he's down, and Jerome Boyd goes and tries to hit him. And his legs, and then you got
they were carrying him. 4th and goal. Last play of the quarter. Brandstater to throw. Look to the end zone, and it is caught for the touchdown.
Staying with it, staying with it.
Vince Pasco. The ruling on the field was the touchdown, and it's a touchdown. No question about it.
A little play action. They ran this ball twice down there, and this time they go to the fullback.
He got his inside knee on the pylon.
You see Pasco coming right here towards your vision, and there's the. Oh, he's way over.
Maybe what fans are saying is that maybe he didn't have possession of. Awful nice gentleman working in the replay booth. 42-12, they'll go for 2. Brandstater. They'll hand it off, and they'll get it. They'll get the 2-point conversion. Clifton Smith.
Power football. Just, I'll run over you, and you're not going to stop me. Great blocking by the offensive line. There's a little pancake right there.
At all. And they'll have to do it a lot in the second half. They'll just kick a little onside kick, and Ducks will down it, and that will be the half. So 42-14. Something done against Oregon. They make a little run when the stadium is half full.
Well, Mike Bellotti has pleaded to the Oregon fans to get back in the stands before the game starts in the second half.
20 for 156 yards. Just from a noise perspective, fans, it's about 30 to 40% of what it is early in the game as they take one out. And a great, spectacular catch is made on the far side. And they're going to give it to him. Don't have to plead it. It was a great catch by Marlon Moore.
It was a great throw. Great throw by Tom Brandstater. Just to get the ball out and away from the defender. Walter Thurman III was there, but Marlin just went up. Nice job for a receiver to go up, be aggressive, and get this football at the highest point. Showing nice vertical right there.
The Bulldogs with a big play to start things out. They'll hand it off up the middle, couple of yards on the play. 2nd down and 6. With play action. Here comes the pressure, and he's buried under at the 42-yard line by David Fatete.
I want to call that a cover sack, even though David Fatete got the sack. He was looking downfield to throw the football, and Walter Thurman III had jammed up the receiver, Marlon Moore.
Now, Chung comes up to the line, so Ducks will rush just 4. They'll throw onto the screen, and a nice play is made after Miller makes a catch.
Play with the screen. They picked up the first down. It was 3rd and 15. They tried to do it again, but Kwame Agame does a great job of fighting off the blocker, making the tackle. Number 30 for the defense for Oregon.
Think of it like a baseball outfielder having to look right up into the sun. You can see the shadow. Zimmerman with the punt, and Andy Brown hasn't been able to catch one all day. He won't catch this one either. It's a chance for the Bulldogs to get on it, and it's just a beautiful punt that's going to roll dead at the 2-yard line. Marty Lunan coming back. Bryce Taylor.
Can't believe it's almost our basketball season.
There's a 1st down throw outside and incomplete in. They'll run this one, and almost caught in the backfield. Now 3rd and 10 from the 1-yard line. Dixon's going to throw. He's got time. Throws it out over the middle. It's incomplete and almost intercepted.
He knows that. He's shaking his head. The ball was a little high, but anytime the ball hits you in the hands as a receiver, it has to be caught. Might have mistimed that jump, but he's 6'5".
Not the usual area. Here come the Bulldogs to get to it, and he just gets it out of there. It's a good punt. It's going to hit the ground, which turns out perfectly. It's a 50-yard punt with no return. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. Brandstater still at quarterback. Out of the shotgun. Nice delivery to the far side. A lot of fans making their way back in still from their halftime activities. Big hole up the middle, and a shoestring tackle made.
Of cutting back inside. Again, this was, you're right, Joe, a shoestring tackle. This could have gone for 6 points. Right here, he was off to the races if it wasn't for Walter Thurman III.
32 to go here in the 3rd quarter. They'll run it, and nothing there this time. The 16th.
Dead ball, personal foul, offense number 69. 15-yard penalty from the end of the play, 2nd down.
Well, when you talk about a personal foul, you're talking about a player doing something after the play that's uncalled for. And right there, you know, the play's dead. And so that becomes a selfish act because you're not thinking about the football team, you're thinking about yourself and trying to get over on somebody.
Brandstater throws it to the outside, and Oregon pursues. Sammy Parker came to come to Oregon. Here's Brandstater now. Good protection, throws it down deep, looking towards the 10-yard line and incomplete. Turner's in a situation to be right on the 10. Zimmerman to punt the ball. He'll come to the near side, and Andy L. Brown's going to go over there and get it and have a chance. Now he catches it on the run, and he goes right up the middle.
Play, and that's what they want to do, put pressure on the quarterback.
Here's Stewart with the ball. Puts his head down, and he'll pick up about 5 yards to the 39.
Young middle linebacker. That's tough to do, but he's doing a great job in there with Marcus Riley being on the outside.
Shadows have taken over the entire field now. Sun starts to set on this beautiful evening. Dixon, plenty of time. He delivers it over the middle, and the ball is on the turf, fumbled, and Fresno State has it.
A nice throw and good catch, but you have to secure the football once you get into a crowd. And right here, that ball needs to be secured. It's a nice hit. Ball's out. Good. That's a fumble. Take a shot right here.
Lanye Miller nowhere to go.
Team taking a shot, and I think right there, go ahead and take a shot down the field. Test those corners again. You see big Gibbs, Jeremy Gibbs, coming off the block. Looked like he wanted to pick him up and slam him.
Brandstater runs away from it, delivers it low, and now they'll say it hit the turf, incomplete.
On the field.
Just 2 of 10 on third down today for Fresno State. Ducks are bringing everybody. Here's Brandstater. He throws it to Pascal, makes the catch, and does he get more? It's like the little kid hanging on a dad's leg, and he pulls him all the way across the 30.
You want to get him the ball. Here comes the blitz. Tom Brandstater was looking at 85 the whole time. Makes the catch, take a hit, and still gets some extra yards.
1st and 10. Not much room there, and maybe even losing a yard.
Until they stop Bear Pascal, I would keep throwing him the football.
That's Pascal in motion there. They'll run the ball behind him. Looking for some blocks, and they'll get a couple.
And Bear Pascal, number 85, he can catch and he can block. Look at the nice seal. You know, almost got away with a little grab, but a nice block to help his runner get a couple of yards.
3rd and long. Crowd's the loudest they've been in the second half right now. Brandstater looking for some room, and he's collared and thrown down.
Big defensive end, but he's quick and fast. Comes around that corner, bends that in very nicely, grabs him by the
in the near side slot. Brandstater to throw. It's knocked down the line. It'll be Oregon football at the 31-yard line. And it was a great time. It's just down the street here from the stadium on MLK. The Coolers, Oregon, Tailgate Tuesday. We will see you there this Tuesday night.
Things happen.
Dixon with a high snap. He gets a hold of it, though. Throws it to the outside. Stewart fumbles the football. It's still on the turf, and it goes out of bounds.
Fresno State, they're flying to the football, and you see Jonathan Stewart looked like he had some running room, and then very quickly it was gone. Stewart trying to make something happen. Ball's out.
3rd and 16 here for Dixon. Here comes the pressure. Safety blitz coming. He drops it off. Jason Williams bounces off one guy, and he's going to be just short of the 1st down by a couple of yards.
Clean catch that time. It was a nice route, underneath route, in front of the linebackers, running away from Riley. Cuts inside. It's a great tackle.
Fresno State. He's standing at his 22. Cyree with a very good directional punt to the far side, and it hits, and it's going to take a duck roll down to the 14-yard line. Brandstater with a quick throw to the outside. Ducks just have so much team speed, Anthony, as they swarm to the ball.
Corners, and they got some covered corners, but they also have the corners that like to hit. Jarius Byrd and Walter Thurman III, they will come up and hit you, and Patrick Chung, the safety's right in the mix. These guys like to...
Ducks, and they're all black here today. They went all white a week ago, all green the first week. Brandstater over the middle for Pasco. It's tipped away. Jerome Boyd is there to tip it away.
And you see right here the pressure, but Jerome Boyd comes around, and it's tough against tight ends.
Play clock here. 3rd and 9. Down to 3 on the play clock. They get it off. Over the middle. It's complete, but well short of the 1st down, and the Bulldogs will have to go ahead and punt it.
Now not allowing Oregon to keep moving the football and get some points. They've stopped Oregon this half. Zimmerman,
a deep punt. Andy L. Brown going way back, but he might not have a chance to return that one either. It hits. I think he lost it. And that's just a monster punt. 1st and 10 now for Dennis Dixon, starting at the 18-yard line after that great punt by Zimmerman. He'll throw here on 1st down outside. Pazinger wants to keep the ball in play, didn't want to run out of bounds. Tried to cut it back for a gain of about 6 on the play. On the Oregon Sports Network today as Dixon rolls out. Now he's got some room to run and makes a nice move. Look at Dixon. Dixon all the way to the 37-yard line.
In open field, it's tough to bring him down. Quick pass, he wants to throw that thing outside. Nothing there, able to stop. Oh, that was just a nice cut to the outside.
1st down now for Oregon as they'll hand it off to Stewart. He's got a hold. Stewart still going, and he goes across the 50 into Fresno State territory.
Zone. Offensive line doing a great job up front blocking. Stewart finds that crease, runs hard right at you, then a little cutback, lower the shoulder.
Stewart looking for a hole. He finds a little something and gets his head going down all the way to the 42.
To get rolling again.
2nd down and 4. Dixon's going to roll right. He'll throw it right out there. Stewart makes the catch and then turns a little bit of speed on to get the 1st down at the 36.
Take a guy with some speed. He went cross in motion, and right now it's a quick pass. Get out to the flat. Pick up the 1st down.
Dixon's
A play clock.
With this offense, it'll be amazing if they ever get a delay game.
Yeah.
They'll run it. Andre Crenshaw cuts it up across the 30 to the 27-yard line.
And it goes in there when Stewart is tired. Jeremiah Johnson is tired. He gets in there, runs just like Jeremiah Johnson.
The Oregon offense with 40 seconds to go in the quarter, starting to move it a little bit now. Here's Crenshaw again. Crenshaw makes a move and cuts it up for the 1st down to the 22. The call. Down to 5 on the play clock. They'll give it to Crenshaw. Let him do his thing, and he gets to the 20, and it'll be the final play of the 3rd quarter. So Knopf is very close to mine in the Casanova Center. Such a good guy and the director of football operations. Here's Dixon over the middle. It's tipped deep into the end zone, and for Dixon. Pretty good protection. He just dumps it out to an open receiver. Jason Williams has to break a tackle. He does. Williams 10, 5, still on his feet, takes a big hit out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
It's a nice job stepping up into the pocket, keeping your poise for Dennis Dixon. And then right here, here's a little stiff arm. I think he took that from Jeremiah Johnson and almost got in the end zone. But you also have to remember that Jason Williams.
A lot of weight there. He's a big man, averaging 8.2 per play.
Maybe carry the end zone.
Crenshaw has it, puts his head down, not going to get there.
Shoulder pad to shoulder pad.
Backfield, 2 tight end set. They'll give it to Crenshaw. He dances a little and he gets to the goal line. He's across for the touchdown.
That forward lean, and right here he dances right in the beginning, looking for that lane, and lowers his shoulder.
To attempt the point after. He's been locked in a real tough battle with Matt Evenson.
New young star stepping up in the Duck program. Ed Dixon, his 1st touchdown today, and Andre Crenshaw.
There was a personal foul on the point after, and so Oregon was kicking off from the 45-yard line, and then a big hit delivered.
You know, this kickoff team, kickoff return, that's kamikazes, and these guys come down here and making people miss, and it's a dangerous special team that you're on if you're on the.
They'll just go ahead and run their regular offense, try to keep the clock working. And down to Bakersfield, that's Raider country.
That is Raider country, and also they follow their football. They follow their, Fresno State. Those fans from all over in the Valley area, and they support their program.
A certain level of player and then develop him. And sometimes you have to kind of build for some things, and that's where he's at right now. As Brandstetter gets away from the pressure, he unloads it, and we'll just get rid of the football, and they'll have to punt. And recognizing and honoring the heritage of the Central Valley, where whenever you eat dinner, it is green and it's on your plate, it's probably from the Central Valley. Here's Andy O'Brown on the return, and he'll try to cut it back, get hit from behind. And Oregon will start at the 48-yard line. And a great job by Mike Whitty to make sure you're taken care of at home. Here's Crenshaw trying to get to the outside. He makes a little cutback and gets to the 45. 10 over Idaho State. Idaho State playing their 2nd Pac-10 team ever. Thrown deep and out of bounds. Incomplete.
Jones is a guy that's a speed guy. He's a 4.3 40. It's a nice job of getting downfield. The ball was just a little bit behind. Put some air into it. Brady Lee ball.
3rd down and short. 3rd and 3, we'll call it. Crenshaw turns it back and finds his way to the 1st down. That's a nifty run to the 40.
Experience, getting more game experience this year, sophomore, but right here, the little cut. Then he cuts again. Just very quick. Again, not a big running back, but he's
such a big lead. They just didn't, once Dixon came out, they just kind of ran the ball, and Leaf just hadn't had a chance to throw a lot of balls. And
Respect Brady Leaf because he's playing that backup role.
And 15.
Dead ball, false start. Number 81 on the offense, 5-yard penalty, still second down.
Derek Jones is split all the way down here to the near side, and they'll run the ball here on second down. Crenshaw is going to lose a couple of yards. Leaf steps up from some pressure, looks down the field, will jump a little bit short, and looking for the first down. Cameron Coleman, I think, is going to be just a little short. He'll go up under center. Crenshaw, and that's Colvin in motion. They'll give it to Crenshaw. He breaks outside, has the first down and more. Crenshaw across the 20 to the 15-yard line.
Dead ball, personal foul. Defense number 47. Penalty will be half the distance to the goal. First down.
On it, we'll see if we can catch it here at the end of the play.
Almost a broken play. It looked like Brady Leaf came around too quick, but look at the moves that Andre Crenshaw did. One-on-one, it's tough to tackle this young man.
State 10. Remine Alston gets a chance, and he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
He did, and he's all the way from North Carolina, but he's also another quick guy. A lot smaller than Andre Crenshaw, but a more powerful type runner. Very shifty.
This time, and it'll be Alston looking for some room, and he's not going to have much this time as he goes down right on the 3-yard line, right behind Brady Leaf. He'll get the chance again. Looking outside, cuts one up, and he'll lose a couple more yards. And see if he can't get 3 points on the board. Kick is up. It's good. Straight through.
You know, hold them to 14 right now. Fresno State has 14 points, 7 last week. This team is playing good football.
Return set up to the near side. Devon Wiley, and
Devon Wiley, he's getting his work in today.
He's 6'3" redshirt freshman from Visalia, Central Valley Christian High School. Lefty pulls that one back, and now he's going to run it and get a big hit. Didn't shy away from it.
But he was trying to throw this out pattern, kind of pulled it back. Now decide to run, and there's a way to protect yourself as a quarterback. He's got to, you know, do that. That
couple of freshmen going head-to-head on that play. Colburn this time gets away. Here's a flag out. They might get him for a face mask. And then Colburn goes down again.
Personal foul, face mask, defense, 15-yard penalty and an automatic first down.
Matthews will take it for a couple of yards as the Oregon State game is finishing up right at about this time. So you're going to have quite a parade headed back to Portland tonight as Colburn throws nicely close to a first down. Looking north. Colburn hands off. Matthews dives forward. I think he's going to be a little short of the first down. And KDRV down in Medford, KDKF in Klamath Falls, and on Comcast up in Portland on the replay.
I think that team will turn around.
Now, not to get too ahead of it, as Colburn delivers a nice one and almost tripped up, but still on his feet all the way down inside the 5-yard line is Tim Lang, who makes a nice play, and Fresno State has a chance to get another touchdown.
Nice throw and catch, a little slant pattern on the inside, and breaking tackles, you know, and going north and south, keeping his balance, great footwork.
Great balance. First and goal inside the 5 here for Colburn. And some movement on the line. The flags are out. The official here.
Dead ball, false start. Offense number 88. 5-yard penalty, still first down.
ESPN Game Day, coming to Eugene type of game on the 29th of September.
But like you said just before that, don't want to get ahead of yourself. You have to understand that Stanford's going to be a good football team.
Colburn, a nice delivery and a good hit by the Duck defense. And still making some noise. They don't want to see any white jersey into that Oregon end zone. They'll hand the ball off and over the top and into the end zone for a touchdown. The signal comes in. Ryan Matthews, the touchdown for the Bulldogs.
Matthews finished the play, getting in the end zone, scoring some points for his team. Not giving up, still fighting to the end.
Gives us a great chance to talk about him. He is, and I know there's some great students at Fresno State, but you can, so I took tennis, graded, got an A.
Got an A.
4.0. One class. One class tennis. That
You're
was
very good at tennis.
Oh yeah, I can play a little bit. But I got an A. I got a 4-point with it. Look at Derek Jones on the return across the 40 to the 43.
Tom Osborne, the special team coach, but right here, the speed of Derek Jones. They may have found another kickoff returner, because once he gets in the open, watch out.
Michigan on the road and Fresno State. Here's Remine Alston, going to lose a couple yards back to the 40-yard line.
Until just a minute ago.
100 overall wins here at Oregon for Mike Bellotti. While he's been, of course, he won more games when he was at UC Davis and working his way up. Alston going to go down after a 7-yard loss, and it'll be the final play of the game. First game ever in this stadium. 27-1. And today, Oregon beats Fresno State by a final score of 52-20.